406 Measurement. Excavation, trenching, and backfilling will be considered subsidiary to the amount bid for item 402 sanitary sewers, and installation will be measured from center of manhole to determine the actual horizontal distance. 407 Payment. Excavation, trenching, and backfilling will be subsidiary to the contract bid price per linear foot complete in place for item 402 sanitary sewers for the size of line constructed. Said price shall be full compensation for furnishing all materials, trenching, pumping, bedding, haunching, initial backfilling, secondary backfill, concrete plugs, concrete or clay seepage retainers, laying and jointing, tamping, water, labor, tools, equipment and other incidentals necessary to complete the work. Table 1 shows bedding and initial backfill requirements. Item number 402 sanitary sewers 402 1 Description. This item shall govern the furnishing, installation and jointing of sanitary sewer pipe of the size and type specified by the project plans and specifications. All sanitary sewer mains shall be constructed in accordance with the specifications herein outlined and in conformity with the required lines, grades, and details shown on the plans and as directed by the owner engineer. Successful passage of the air test as described under item number 518, air testing, shall be required for the acceptance of the mains. The requirements of item number 527, television inspection, shall be met before acceptance of the line. No pipe installation will be accepted until all known leaks have been repaired, whether or not leakage is within allowable limits. Locating and repairing of leaks shall be performed by the contractor at no additional cost. The engineer will certify that all required pressure and leakage tests have been successfully completed before the pipeline is accepted. The engineer's records will include the rate of leakage of all final leakage tests. Passage of a test does not relieve the contractor of his responsibilities to meet the requirements of the specifications. All plans, materials, and specifications shall be in accordance with the Texas Administrative Code, TAC, rules to include 30 TAC 213, and design criteria for sewerage systems 30 TAC 217, or any revisions thereto as applicable. Contractor shall submit filed copy plans and profiles showing as-built work at end of project, CCTV DVD, and compaction density reports for main sewer line and all service laterals trenches. Warranty letters on materials and workmanship shall be for 24 months after file acceptance. 402 Materials for sanitary sewer pipe. Materials for sanitary sewer pipe may be either rigid or flexible. All pipe not listed shall be subject to approval by SEWER. 1 Rigid pipe. Ductile iron and cast iron pipe shall be, for the purpose of this specification, known as rigid pipe. 2 Flexible pipe. Pipe consisting of materials other than those listed above. A. When flexible pipe is used, select initial backfill or approved optional select initial backfill in accordance with item number 400. Excavation, trenching and backfilling, shall be mandatory and is required in the bedding zone and in the initial backfill zone. B. Deflection test. Deflection tests shall be performed on all flexible and semi-rigid pipe. Any flexible pipe having a deflection of the base inside diameter, as defined in ASTM D3034, ASTM F679, ASTM F789, and ASTM F794 closed profile, greater than 5%, after installation will not be accepted. A go/no-go deflection testing mandrel or gauge shall be furnished at the contractor's expense and shall be used in testing pipe deflection for acceptance, unless directed otherwise by the engineer. The deflection testing gauge used shall be the fixed size or multi-size type as manufactured by Herco Enterprises, Inc., or engineer approved equal. Tests shall be performed no earlier than 30 days after installation and compaction have been completed. The tests shall be performed without mechanical pulling devices. The following table lists present mandrel outside diameter as defined as 5%. of the base inside diameter of ASTM D3034, ASTM F679, ASTM F789, and ASTM F794 closed profile and are subject to revisions of the standard. Pipe wall thickness and outside diameter shall be tested and shall meet the requirements established in the respective ASTM standards as measured in accordance with Section 6 and Section 8, respectively, of method ASTM D2122. Pipe wall thickness and outside diameter for AWWAC 905 pipe shall be tested and shall meet the requirements established by the AWWAC 905 standard. Other pipe approved for use with a different pipe material, different diameter specification, or different allowable percent deflection shall have a mandrel configured accordingly. C. Working room. The working room for flexible pipe shall be a minimum of 6 inches, 6, and a maximum of 12 inches, 12, from each side of the pipe to the face of the trench walls. The maximum 12-inch, 12, requirement will be waived when the pipe is provided a concrete cover as shown on the standard detail sheet of the plans. D. Pipe stiffness. All mains are to be SDR26 PVC, ASTM D3034, with a minimum stiffness of 115 psi. E. At waterline crossings and where water and sewer mains are parallel and separation distance cannot be achieved as per 30 TAC 217-13, use pressure-rated pipe SDR26 PVC, ASTM D2241, with a minimum pressure rating of 150 psi. 3. Concrete pipe. Concrete pipe will not be permitted for use as sanitary sewer transmission line. 4. Asbestos cement pipe. Asbestos cement pipe will not be permitted for use as sanitary sewer transmission line. 5. Polyvinyl chloride, PVC, sewer pipe. When the depth of cover over the top of the pipe is 0 feet, 0, to 14 feet, 14, polyvinyl chloride, PVC, sewer pipe and fittings shall conform to SDR26 ASTM D3034, 8-15, SDR35 ASTM F679 Type T1 wall, 18-27, ASTM F789 Type T1 wall with a minimum pipe stiffness of 46 p.s. or ASTM F794 closed profile Uni B9 Series 46 when the depth of the cover over the top of the pipe is greater than 14 feet, 14, only ASTM D3034, 8-15, SDR26 PVC sewer pipe and fittings of AWWAC 905 CI outside diameter, 1436, SDR26 PVC water transmission pipe and fittings may be used. 4. Pipe diameters greater than 36 inches, 36, PVC is not allowed. No fillers or extenders shall be added to the PVC resin other than those ingredients normally required for lubrication, ultraviolet light protection, stabilization, resin modification, and pigments essential for processing, property control or coloring. The PVC sewer pipe shall have elastomeric gasket joints conforming to ASTM D3212 and gaskets to ASTM F477 polyvinyl chloride, PVC. Exposed ribbed open profile gravity sewer pipe will not be permitted for use as a sanitary sewer transmission line. All plastic pipes shall be continuously and permanently marked with the following information: manufacturer's name, pipe size, nominal, schedule size, type of material, code number, and the ASTM designation with which the pipe complies. 6. Polyvinyl chloride, PVC, pressure pipe. Polyvinyl chloride, PVC, pressure pipe used for force mains or other use as specified in the plans shall conform to a minimum of SDR26 as specified in AWWAC 900 and AWWAC 905. It shall be hydrostatic tested at the lowest point to a pressure equal to 2 times the sum total of the pressure due to the design hydrostatic head of the water column plus the total friction loss with a maximum of 150 p.s. 7. Cast iron pipe. Cast iron pipe will not be permitted for use as sanitary sewer transmission line. 8. Ductile iron pipe and fittings. Ductile iron pipe shall have 60,000 p.s. I. Tensile strength, 42,000 p.s. I. Yield strength, 10%, 10%, maximum elongation, and shall conform to the requirements of the latest revision of ANSI Standard A2151/AWWAC 151. Thickness or class shall be that required for laying condition type 4 or 5, in accordance with actual conditions at the site. Ductile iron pipe may be thickness designed in accordance with requirements of the latest revision of ANSI Standard A2150/AWWAC 150. Thickness design shall be based on standard laying conditions 4 or 5 in accordance with conditions at the site. Fittings for ductile iron pipe shall have not less than the thickness, class, or pressure rating specified for ductile iron pipe. Fittings shall be furnished with all necessary glands, gaskets, bolts, etc., as may be required to complete the joints. Rubber gasket joints for mechanical joints or push-on type joints shall conform to the requirements of ANSI Standard A21/AWWAC 111. All ductile iron pipe and fittings shall be polyethylene lined. The polyethylene lining material for pipe and fitting shall be virgin polyethylene ANSI/ASTM D1248, compounded with inert filler and with sufficient carbon black to resist ultraviolet rays during storage of the pipe and fittings. The polyethylene shall be bonded to the interior of the pipe or fitting by heat. Polyethylene lining in pipe and in fittings shall be 40 mils nominal thickness. Minimum lining thickness shall be 30 mils. Procedure for sealing cut ends and repairing field damaged areas of outside coated and interior lined ductile iron pipe and fittings shall comply with manufacturer's specifications. All ductile iron pipe shall be continuously and permanently marked with the information described as follows. The weight, class, or nominal thickness, and casting period shall be shown on each pipe, the manufacturer's mark, the year in which the pipe was produced, and the letters D or ductile shall be cast or stamped on the pipe. All required markings shall be clear and legible, and all cast marks shall be on or near the bell. All letters and numerals on pipe sizes 14-inch and larger shall be not less than 1/2 inch in height. 9. Pressed rest concrete cylinder pipe. Pressed rest concrete cylinder pipe will not be permitted for use as sanitary sewer transmission line. 10. All sanitary sewer pipe and fittings shall be tested and stamped by an independent testing laboratory or the San Antonio River Authority. This independent testing laboratory shall provide a certificate of compliance to these specifications that shall be signed by a registered professional engineer. 11. Mechanical or compression joints, concrete jointing collars, or non-reinforced rubber adapters shall be used only as approved by the owner.